Welcome to Invest. We talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As the recording time of 8:33 a.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum hit $2,413, up about 8.27% so far. Respect to over crypto market and the equity market, we are rebounding sharply from the severe sell-off that we have seen yesterday. It seems like across the board on the equity front, all the futures are up approximately about 1% so far. And the yield has dipped below the 3% mark, which, as you saw yesterday, reached to 3.2% at one point. Now it's just at around like 2.977. So if you round it up, it's kind of like the low 3% at the moment. While at the same time, oil price is also dipping as well. Yesterday it was surging all the way up to about $110. Now it's at 102.62 right now. And right now, with respect to the overall market, we are rebounding because of both the technical resistance level that we formed. As you saw, we formed a huge outlier on the technicals, on Ethereum specifically. We reached all the way to 200 yesterday, and as we got there, we were extremely submerged at 26, 25 out of 70, looking for a reason to be buying up. And that happened across the board, and also with respect to Bitcoin, be the mother of crypto as well, dragging it up as we were below 30,000 at one point at 29,746, right? And you could see that as we got there, we were at 25 out of 70, comparable to what Ethereum was trading as well. Right, and as you look at the cheat sheet on the Wall Street psychology chart that we talked about, seems like we are forming one of the valleys that we were expecting yesterday, right? We had that, previous relief rally from the FOMC meeting, and then subsequently we've been sliding down because of the negative foreshadow with respect to the interest hikes, on potentially raising from 50 basis point to even 75 basis point, and also with respect to the recessionary fear that we're seeing as well. So right now we are in one of the valleys. I'm not sure if we are in the deep valley, which is the death valley that we were expecting at 2150. We got close to it, which was 2,200, which is the death valley that we were expecting based on the technical lows. And I think right now with the sharp rebound back up, it seems like we are at either the last valley or one of the very few bottom valley that we're forming, right? And then subsequently, as you can see based on the cheat sheet, we should see some sideways fashion, but it'll be more of an uptrend, right? Similar to the way that we have been depicting for Ethereum, which is something I drew a while back, is this uptrend line that we are expecting, right? Obviously, we broke the trend a little bit because of the outliers, because of the fear mongering that we've been expecting, and as we broke the trend, it deviated away from the macro trend that we were expecting. But it seems like we're back into the game, so I believe this is either the last valley or the second to last valley. Do we see further down to like 1750? I would say the answer is no, because that's not a technical level that is supported, basically. Even though if you could like crash the market, you can still not get to that level because of you can only get submerged so much. Based on the technical front, right? So let's just dive into technical without wasting more time. Respective recording time of 8:37 a.m. on the Eastern Time. We are lingering in between levels again, right? We're not at a real level. We're at the 2450. The real level next is going to be 2550, and the subsequent 2722. You can see that the momentum has bounced sharply with the V shape, which makes sense, right? But the next level of what we need to go, we are still oversold. We need to look out as we reach to 50 out of 70 on the RSI, or 49 out of 70 on the RSI. As we get to that level, it will be a monumental level for us to see, do we get reversed back down again, similar to the way we did back on May 4th, back in the day. If we don't, we will continue on, surge up. But right now it's going to be a grind up, right? And you can see that with respect to the MACD is also curving up as well. So it will be more of a zigzag type of fashion going up. But then you're going to, encounter blockades as you go along the line. And you might get rejected as you go along the line. So we have to watch again. The RSI, do we get above 50? And after you get to above 50, can you keep going, right? So that's something to think about. Respect to Bitcoin, we we go back up above 30,000, right? For the which was relatively severe because we completely deviated psychologically from the market trends. We are at the 32 out of 70 right now, so coming back up, you can see that we got rejected at the next level, right? This is something that we drew prior, and whatever support we broke becomes the new resistance, right? So 32,500 is the next level they need to get up, all the way to 34, and then 35, and then you have a big leap up to 38,400, right? Respect to Ethereum Classic, about 11% right now. Right now, it's anywhere from current level down is still logical DCA based on the setup right now. Dogecoin about 14%. I would say comparably, anywhere from 12 cents below is logical. We broke all the way to 9 cents yesterday, which at that point we were at the 29 out of 70, so extremely submerged, and people immediately got bought up. Respect to Cardano, up about 14%. Anywhere from current level down is logical. To DCA, Solana is still lingering below the level, right? 85 to 75 below, right? You can see that clearly. We got to 60 yesterday, so 60 was not a real level, but it got to so submerged level that we were at 23 out of 70. That it got bought up immediately because of just severely oversold. Did not make any sense, and the market had to step up, right? Because it got too cheap at a certain point, right? Respect to XRP, 69 to 57, right? So we are lingering around the 53 right now, still trying to get back up to the next level. We're still relatively submerged, right? We're V-shaped, bouncing from the previous bottom that we have had at the 22 out of 70. So right now it's coming back up. So yeah, it's logical to DCA, but would I be buying today? I would have bought yesterday, like I kept mentioning yesterday, right? With respect to Polkadot, about 2.7%. Right now, it's we're forming new bottoms on a day-to-day basis, right? I would say anywhere from basically 12 cents to the rock bottom, basically previously tested on July 2021, back in the day, was the level that we got to, and it got rebounded. But if we break below that again, we don't really have a level of substantive support, right? It's just like going down from there. So definitely be careful about this one. It's a weak level in terms of the technical support level below. Respect to Algorand's flat as well. You can see that we try to recuperate back up at the 45 out of 70. We're bouncing from the 40 out of 70, comparable to when it happened on the 5th in the past, right? Would I be buying now? I would say yeah, it's okay. I like anywhere from basically 60 to below again, right? So with 65 cents, it's all right. Shiba Inu got bought up immediately, right? We got to 1400. So wow, technical really does speak the truth, right? We broke 2100, right, which was the first level, and then subsequently leaped down all the way one shot to 1400. And right now, when we got to 1400, we were at the 24 out of 70. So that was the logical buy, and hope that you guys follow through. Right, 2100, 1400, 900, right? Respect to Polygon, about 20% right now. It bounced up really sharply again, right? With respect to current level, it got all the way to 78, which was basically just trading at the flat numbers, right? 80, 70, 75, 60. And right now it's okay. It's not terrible, right? We bounced, obviously, and the trend seems like it's reversing up. So the next level of monumental support will be somewhere around 107 and then 120, right? AVAX, that about 20%, 69 to 50, right? So we are there right now, and you got to extreme submerged level of 40 because it's trading on flat numbers, right? Respect to Terra, whoa, Terra is completely fell off the cliff. You could see that we broke below the levels of identifications completely, right? We identify as 75 as the critical level, right? As you break below 75, it's 62, 52 to 45. You could see we clearly got extremely sold. Terra is something definitely alarming going on with this one. It seems like this is a fundamental issue with this one, which allowed for a huge liquidation. So it's something technically alarming with this one, which because the fundamental is off on this one as well. So this seems like a dying assets that I don't know if we can recuperate. So it's worrisome. So definitely be careful about this one especially. So the overall market is rebounding very sharply. As it makes sense because we're extremely submerged. So it's no surprise. And again, like I kept reminding us yesterday, do not sell on a loss. Hold on tight. These are volatile times as expected, right? And appreciate you for joining me again. Have a good rest of the day, and let me know if you have questions. Appreciate you. Take care. Bye.